to, if you needed to go to the bathroom. If you need to go to the bathroom.
That one?
That one is a picture of someone that's cold. What if you needed to go to the bathroom?
Oh, I thought you asked for the bowl.
Bathroom.
The bathroom? Okay, where did it go? What, that kind?
Close. Close. That's the bathtub. Right next to it is the toilet.
Yeah.
So if you couldn't tell the nurse that you needed to go to the bathroom, let's say your words weren't coming out right, then you could point to the toilet and then they'd know.
To the bathroom.
Right.
I guess.
What if your shoulder was hurting? You know how your shoulder hurts all the time? And you wanted some pain medicine. Which one could you point to?
Okay. I guess it goes to the doctor.
You could point to the doctor because then they would say, why do you want to see the doctor? Is something wrong? Then you could go from there.
Yes.
But there's another one too. If you needed some pain medicine,
go to the sick one?
You could point to sick. Then they would say, why are you sick? Is something hurting? Or
medicine.
This picture of the pill bottles is medicine.
Yeah, okay.
Then if you pointed to that, then I would say, you want some medicine? What for? And then,
you're sick.
because I'm sick.
Yeah.
Or you could point to your shoulder and say, my shoulder's hurting, right?
Yeah, either that or I want to see that good-looking doctor.
The good-looking doctor. Then I'd come down here too.
Yeah.
We wrote something on here on the back.
Yeah.
What does that say?
Please get me some ice.
Because that's what you're always wanting, is some ice.
Yeah.
So if the words wouldn't come out right,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't get it for you because they didn't understand,
Yeah.
get your book out and point to it.
Yeah.
Let's do one more on this page. What if you couldn't find your glasses?
What, doing what?
What if you couldn't find your glasses? Which one could you point to?
Under my glasses.
Let's say you lost your eyeglasses.
Well, I would say if you need it bad, you need the glasses.
Good job. You could point to that one.
Yeah.
Good. Do you like this? This is helpful, isn't it?
Yeah.
What could you use this for?
There are all these things on that side.
You practice writing the words on here, or you could jot down something if you wanted to tell somebody. If maybe you could write it instead of saying it sometimes.
Yeah,
And then your magnifying glass so you can see better.
Ask for it, yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah, it is.
All right. That was nice they made that for you.
That was a good deal for them to get it.
All right.
It was a good one.